Hi guys, and welcome to another week of TI enrichment programs. This is Charlotte at Urban Palms, your resident healthcare coordinator, and happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great start of their week. And tonight I will be bringing you here live at our lovely enrichment center. I'm going to be talking tonight about cyber safety. So this is a safety and security program that we are going to be doing tonight. And I just want to touch on a couple little things. And please feel free to weigh in, come on, drop a comment, throw a like, make a suggestion. Don't forget to fill out our survey at the end to enter in a chance to win. We do some drawings every week, I believe. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Cyber safety. So what is cyber safety? What do you think about cyber safety? Have you ever heard anyone talk or discuss about cyber safety? Well, maybe you've never heard someone refer to it as cyber safety. It can also be known as internet safety, online safety, and or e-safety. So, cyber safety, internet safety, online safety, e-safety, all of that has to do with anything that deals with being online and being safe. So, what is it? Well, the proper definition is it is trying to be safe on the internet and is the act of maximizing a user's awareness of personal safety and security risks to private information and property associated with using the internet and self-protection from computer crime. In a nutshell, being safe, being responsible with use of information, your information, other information, and communication technology. So why is cyber safety important? Well, I think that's pretty self-explanatory of a question. But let me explain to you why cyber safety is important. Cyber hygiene is no more than a choice. It is a necessity for a safe and secure lifestyle. Just like a house, it protects you from the external environment. Cybersecurity protects you from intruders stealing or snatching confidential information. This can happen to you. If you don't think it can happen to you, it can happen to you. It has happened to me. It is happening to me right now. So it is very important when you think that you are secure all the way, sometimes you may not be secure all the way. So I'm hoping to give you a couple of tips and tricks and safety rules and things like that we're going to go over to try to prevent this from happening to you or someone you love. So cyber safety is a lot of many different things that we can discuss about. We can be looking at cyberbullying. We can be looking at identity theft, fraud, harassment, stolen information. Well, that's theft. But there's a whole lot of things that deal with internet safety. So, what are 10 internet safety rules that I want to go over with you are, number 1, keep personal information professional and limited. So what does that mean? Keep personal information professional and limited. Well, that means Do not be letting all of your coworkers and your employer and everyone know all of your business. You're married, you have 3 kids, you go to the bowling alley every Friday night. You want to keep your personal life, your personal information, where you live, just personal details, limited to your employers, your coworkers, to strangers, people like that. That is going to be your internet safety rule number 1. Number 2, keep your privacy settings on. When you create new accounts on different things, whether it be like Google or Yahoo or an email account, but mainly it's going to be social media and some applications and stuff like that. You want to go in and adjust your privacy settings. So when you buy a new phone or you get a new account, it always comes basic as is settings. Not necessarily the privacy settings are always on, nor are they adjusted to your liking and what is going to work better for you. So you want to not only check that your privacy settings are on, you also want to adjust your privacy settings. So Facebook, Instagram, things like that. You don't want to share every little detail of your life or what your family is doing on social media. These privacy settings are, for instance, Facebook asks for your phone number, it asks for your email, and then it asks, do you want to share these with your family or friends? And I put, no, I only want to see this, or Facebook only sees this. So those are examples, or everyone can see what you're posting, or everyone can see your pictures, things like that. Everyone can see what city you've lived in, what school you've went to, etc., etc. So if you've never went and looked at privacy settings on your Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, emails, Google accounts, things like that, I would definitely, even down to your photos and your applications on your phone, I would definitely go take a look at that. Number 3, practice safe browsing. So what does that mean, practice safe browsing? Well, that means when you're browsing on the internet, you're going to be practicing safely. The sites you're going into, what you're clicking into. Just like you would not choose to walk through a bad neighborhood or drive through a horrible neighborhood, you wouldn't choose to go into something that isn't safe on the internet while browsing. You can be lured into content through bait. Many criminals and cyber criminals will use to try to lure you to the trap that they're setting for you. That is rule number 3. Number 4, make sure your internet connection is secure. So you want to make sure that you have a secure internet, that you have a secure passwords, and your internet is not open for other thieves or people to get on access to your password through your router and things like that. So you want to make sure that you have a password. If you don't know how to set it up, your internet provider, usually when they come to your house, they will assist you with that. Number 5, be careful what you download. So there might be something come up in your email and it is a free coupon for dish soap, or let's say laundry soap, or baby wipes, or baby diapers, whatever. So you download the coupon because it looks great and it looks, like it's legit and it's coming from, let's say it's coming from Kroger. But in the bottom, it'll say the sender, and it'll say like something real crazy in the email, so you know it didn't come from Kroger. So you want to be careful what you download. Number 6, choose strong passwords. So you don't want your Yahoo password and your Gmail password and Facebook password all to be the same password of, say, your dog, Lucky. So that's not a very strong password, and all of them having the same password is not beneficial to helping keep criminals out of your information. So, for instance, a good password would be something like capital Lucky, and when you found the dog, maybe you found him in June of 2018, so you would put Lucky 0618 and maybe like a $ behind it or something. So that would be a good password to help keep you safe regarding one of your accounts. And then you would want to do that with some of your other accounts as well. So rule number 7, make online purchases from secure sites. So it's the same thing, kind of like I said with the email with Kroger. You want to make sure that it is a legit secure site. Sometimes you can purchase things that you think you're purchasing them from Target or Best Buy, but then you look at the website and it actually is coming from a third-party website. So those are things you want to keep an eye out for. Keep a lookout for. Number 8, be careful what you post and who you meet online. Oh no, be careful what you post. That's number 8. So, you want to be careful, just like I said at rule number 1, about sharing your personal information with your employers and people you work with. You want to be careful what you're posting. I know many, many people on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter who post their whole life story. They post when they're picking their kids up. They post when they're at Starbucks. They post when they checked in to go eat some sushi. They post when they've checked in to get their nails. I mean, literally everything. If someone knows where you live and your full life schedule all the time, you're putting yourself at risk to get attacked or anything else, compromised information, many different things, theft, all kinds of stuff. Number 9, who you meet online. Many people like to meet people online. Now, there are some secure online meeting dating websites. However, I'm talking about right here meeting people online, which you should also be aware on those as well, those websites as well. Who you meet online regarding, you meet someone, say they're into like animal rescue, and they say they're into animal rescue too, and they want to meet you, and this is your first time meeting them, and they want to meet you somewhere, but they don't really want to meet you somewhere in public, and they want to meet you at some park, and you don't really know them, so you have to be careful who you meet online. This is part of the internet cyber safety. Number 10, you want to keep your antivirus programs up to date. So you want to make sure that your antiviral programs are on. You want to make sure they're up to date. You want to make sure that they are protecting your information. Never leave your devices unattended. So this includes adults and children. So many criminals will try to steal devices from kids because they're the easiest. They leave their tablets and phones and stuff everywhere. So never leave your devices unattended. They like to resell and steal all your info, and like I said, they will definitely target the children. Back to the emails. When click with caution regarding the phishing emails. As I said, a phishing email can look like it came from Kroger, and everything will look like it. And the email itself will say then at the bottom, it'll say the sender, and it'll say like frog bait 123 or something. Just something weird it'll say on there. So that might be a phishing email. And when you click into it, you open up your computer and all your information to a hacker. And sometimes hackers, it'll start asking you for your password. It'll ask you things it normally doesn't ask you. It'll ask you to call this number, and they're going to give you this password. But what they're really going to do is they're going to start asking you for all your information on your computer to try to help you out, and they're going to sound really nice, like they're your best friend in the world. In the world, they're your best friend. And they're going to give you a code to put in your computer, and that code is not going to help your computer. It is going to take over your computer and hack your computer. So you have to pay attention to these things because it can get really big and messy fast. So you want to never share your passwords. This is the next rule. Like I said earlier, we want a strong password, like a large alphabet letter at the front, like Lucky L, Lucky, 0618, $. This is a strong password. If you really want to make it stronger, you could do another one, Lucky 0618, $, Max 2014, $. That's a very strong password right there. Utilize the online protection tools. So like I said, you want to make sure that your antivirus is on, and there's also like Norton Security Lock. There's other added security measures and protection tools that you can take and add to your accounts. Games and applications now being downloaded. So normally when you download an app, it'll ask you, do you give permission? It'll ask you different stuff. So you have to watch these games and these apps that are out there, as well as you have to watch things like Facebook. There's not so great things on there, and you have to make sure that like I said, your settings and everything is up to date. Never use your personal details and usernames. So say you want to do a username for your Best Buy account, and you say your name is Michelle. You don't want your username to be Michelle 89 when you're born. That's such an easy username. You want to do something like M&M Coffee 89. Something like that. That has no personal information in it. No, okay, so never use personal details in your usernames or your passwords. Ensure your privacy settings on social media. We talked about that earlier regarding your social media privacy settings. Make sure you are logging out of websites. You don't want to leave websites open. Never give out your personal info. So that also includes online when little things are flashing and coming up and it's wanting you to put in your personal info. Never, as well, I just found this out today, never ever check in somewhere on a holiday because it will invalidate your insurance policy. I guess if something happens. Also, people need to keep in mind that once something is out there on the internet, it is always out there on the internet. There is no taking it down, deleting it, getting rid of it. Do not accept Facebook messages and requests from people you don't know. So don't just go and be, oh, let me accept, just because I want to have like 5,000 friends. I get a lot of requests from people I don't know. Usually people will try to put a real good looking picture and a couple of other pictures, and then they'll post a couple of things, and then they'll try to ask to be your friend, and they just created their account. They haven't been on that long. They don't have a whole lot of friends. Those are, you know, maybe it'll say they're military, they're divorced, widowed. Those are people that you want to stay away from. These are scammers. These are hackers. These are things that you don't want them getting into your account. And then just keep in mind that everything that is online is not always reliable. So you have to be careful. The internet is huge and full of so many different things. You have to be careful regarding, especially if you have children, regarding the internet safety, regarding videos, things like that, Facebook, YouTube. There's things that are out there on the internet that don't need to be, that can get... Hi, Shalima. How are you? I'm talking about cyber safety and the internet, and how adults and children, there's things out there that are bad, and people are targeting and trying to hack into our devices. So, I got off track a little bit, got excited when Shalima came on. So the children, okay, so a while back there was videos and horrible videos, cyberbullying, telling kids to do different things. This is why kids have to be monitored, and your devices have to be monitored, and you have to have privacy settings. Because we want to make sure that kids are not exposed to content or things that are influencing them, or things that could be bad for their mental health. The internet is a very nasty place for bullying, especially even adults. I've seen so much bullying even on Facebook regarding coronavirus or the political views. And it's really nasty, because we should all uplift each other, and we should all encourage each other and support each other as individuals, men, women, children, elderly, everyone like that. So I thank everyone for coming tonight and going over a couple of these tips regarding cyber safety. And I will see you guys on Thursday. We will be doing, hopefully, the tea and condo and the Eco Scrub. So have a great night, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Bye.